Alright, how's it going, everybody? This is Ismortah, and this evening during my 6 p.m. Central, in this case, video game stream, I'll be showing you some more Destiny 2. As you see here, Warlords Ruin Dungeon, and this could be my attempt at doing it solo. Wish me luck, it is attempt. I've done it in a group before. We just couldn't down the last boss, but it was my first time seeing the whole thing, so I've seen the layout, I get the general strat, but can I do it on my own? That is a test. And of course, if you like what you see, or you want to comment on my attempt, be sure to comment and like here on twitch.tv/Ismortah. And if you missed the stream, you catch the following day on YouTube at Shadow Balance Games. And so the idea this evening is not do the whole thing, because I know it's going to be, treacherous, get to each boss, and then attempts at each one. My goal is to get past the first boss, and then wrap up the other two attempts, well, the other two bosses, next Monday. But we'll see. Maybe I'll fly through this faster than I think, or maybe it'll be a hot mess. Either way, it will be a fun show. So, thanks for coming along the journey with me. I'll show you real quick what I'm rocking, so you can see, for this attempt. 1832, Strand Warlock, of course. Going with auto rifle. So the idea is I kill somebody quickly, then I have all my threadling bombs going everywhere. The Enigma I use when I'm in a corner, or if I need to hold a position to trigger one of those lanterns, because I can shield and hit hard. And then for bosses, Dragon's Breath. Well, let's, without further ado, get to it. And I know there's secret chests and secret areas and things you unlock and all that jazz. If I see that stuff, I'll do it along the way if I happen to notice it. But really the goal is just see, can I do this? And just enjoy, getting through the dungeon, exploring, and killing. So, here we go. Let me just adjust one of these lights real quick. Lighting is all weird. Okay. And here we go. No guide this time. Let's see what... It's like I'm playing Elden Ring.
Guardian, good running tactical for you again. This is where the Dark Ether Trail went cold. Oh, Petra's calling. I'll patch her into the feed. Petra, did you lose some scorn on Earth?
Not exactly. Riven tells us an Ahamkara claims territory in this region.
I've patrolled this range dozens of times. I'd have noticed a dragon.
They have a history of eluding you, but we'll get to the bottom of this.
God, she'd have to be a prick. That's one reason why I'm going to do this solo too, is just to enjoy the experience of trying to figure out where to go, and the lore, and try to unlock secrets, all that shit. Just like I did for Ghost of the Deep, which, to be honest, I probably could have gone farther. I just stopped right before I got the first boss, just because how long I've been playing the game that evening. So that's definitely something I want to attempt as well. Honestly, the main reason I'm doing this one first is just because I heard this is the third hardest dungeon in Destiny, whereas Ghost of Deep is currently ranked number 1. So I was like, maybe this would be the better one first to test the waters with content that I actually own. I only own the dungeons for Lightfall. What's up in Necros TV? I will definitely see if I got this. That much is true. We'll see what I got. It is pretty. That's definitely the theme of, like, I swear, like, with the exception of Neomuna, like, really all the content from this year has been, like, pretty levels, I'd say. I'd say the least pretty level was Neomuna. Even though I did actually, unlike popular belief, actually like the story. Am I going backwards? It's weird that there's a cave here. I feel like there's purpose to this cave. It's very odd. Okay. I wonder if I'm supposed to go over there? I know I typically go where the flags are. Haven't died yet. Not 100% where you go from here, though. I know down is bad, up is good. That's a generally, oh. I don't see anything obvious in that direction. Is this where I'm defeated? And I know I can look up guide. Like I said, I'm just having fun, just exploring. So. Alright, so that's a good sign. Did I come from there? This looks new, and it's up, like Anachorus TV said, so I think this is a good sign. Going up. Unless this is actually where I was before. I don't think so. No, this looks new. I know some of these ledges break. I'll just try to see if there's a way I can break it before I jump. I don't know which ones break, which ones don't. I just know that it's something that can happen. Cool. Of course, I also heard chest can be bad. It's a glowing chest, though. Oh, wait, is glowing bad? I don't remember. Shit, I think glowing's bad. I think blue is bad. And I saw a blue mist. So I'm going to assume that's bad. Yeah, I see a blue mist. That's probably bad. I'm going to assume bad. So I'll move on. Ooh, there's a light. That's a good sign. See if somebody's out. I'm home, bitches. Touchdown? spawning on me. That's not nice. Fuck off, dude. See if they need friends. Oh, I wish I could reach that. Yeah. Oh my god. I think I hit a rope? Did I hit a rope? Is that what happened? I jumped. I think I may have, like, clipped a rope. Oh, you have to do all the jumping?
Guardian, good running tactical for you again.
That sucks.
This is where the Dark Ether Trail went cold. Oh, Petra's calling. I'll patch her into the feed. Petra, did you lose some scorn on Earth?
Not exactly. Riven tells us an Ahamkara claims territory in this region.
I've patrolled this range dozens of times. I'd have noticed a dragon.
They have a history of eluding you, but we'll get to the bottom of this.
Indeed we shall. Yeah, I don't know what happened there. Did I clip? It's like my jump was clipped. It's also possible maybe it wasn't a rope. Maybe it was an enemy pushed me while I was floating. Maybe. I do like exploring, so that much is true. Whoa, it looks like it's pretty hot in there. Woo! It's a whole bunch of activity. They don't look too happy. Anybody else? Come on, knock on my door. It does make me nervous that there's no checkpoint. So, like, if there's any trap and it kills me, I'm going to have to redo this whole section until the save point. That's one thing that's kind of... And the fact that, like, it's my first time doing it solo, like, what traps lay before me? So, like, that's a new objective, but does that count as a checkpoint? Not entirely sold. I know this place is traptastic. There you go. I thought I'd get to the first boss. We did it. Mission accomplished. Woohoo! We got to the first boss. Yeah. Alright. So, if I recall, there's a lantern portion of this fight. I think let's do it and see what happens. Like, obviously, the worst part is when you're in the cages. So it'll be interesting to see how that goes. But I thought there was a section that those lanterns, I had to activate the lanterns. Yeah, that's right. In order to drop his immunity or some shit. Yeah, that's right. That's what that was. Yeah. Okay.
A minion of the Ahamkara here, I guess. Approach with caution.
Maybe we can just talk out our problems. I wish I could save this banner for mid-fight. Oh, that's right, immune. I've already established that. So definitely the first thing, which I forgot about when I did this last time, was I want to drop a healing... Is that right? I'm trying to think how I did this before. Oh yeah, I drop a healing... I need to kill guys at my base. Drop a healing right when I go in the cage. Because the threadling bombs will also kill people below me shooting at me. And then immediately aim for wherever the fuck the things are. I'm not going to tag this because I don't need it since I just died and came back. So I don't waste raid banners. So I don't need this right now. So I don't waste them. I mean, I have a lot, but you know what I mean? Like, I don't need it. Yeah, I'm still having a hard time. But what would be interesting, though, is if I'm always go to the same location, do those orbs always in the same position? You know what I mean? Like, is it random, or is it just random what cage you go into? Because if I was going to the same cage based on positioning, maybe the orb's always in the same spots, so I know where to look. That, I don't know. I want to test. I go up, so looking up is pointless. It's more like looking down before you miss it, because I miss looking down. There's no point in looking up. Just gotta look across and down. God, where's the, like, I couldn't, where's the other one? While I was in that cage, I saw one immediately to the left and one in the center. But I noticed the one on the left was higher, so maybe it goes right, low, and then center, and then left, maybe. It does that. It's okay if because like I don't have enough time to look. I have to like know where they're supposed to be so I can shoot there, you know? I need to like advanced know. Left, center. Yeah, so it's not random. Every time you're in a cage, the orbs are in certain locations. I just can't find the third orb. The one on the left drops, and then the one in the center. The question is, am I missing another orb somewhere else right at the beginning, and so I don't see it come down? That's what I'm guessing. Once I have that pattern, I could just like run to this corner every time, sort of thing, if that's the case. I just need to know where to look. You know, like, it always takes me, like, to this cage, if that's what's going on. See, that time there was an orb there, to the right. I don't think that was the center one. I'm also trying to track if I keep showing up in the same cage. How many cages are there? There should be 3. So that one's by the rocks. This one's by the rock. Oh, there's one here too, by the flag. Flag, brick, and rocks. Right? Flag, brick, rocks. Okay. Because I'm sure there's a pattern to all 3 that's always the same. But each prison might be different. I'm just curious too, if you're under it, if that's when you get ported to, or if you get ported to like the opposite one or something. Ah, that's interesting too. I mean, it wastes time, but so I definitely got ported to a different thing because I was running around like a chicken with the head cut off, 100%. But what was interesting is when I did the well, it temporarily panned away from the first person so you could see around. So it was an interesting exploit so you could see. Potentially positioning of everything quickly. Because, like, you know, whenever you up and down the wall, it goes to third person. Yeah, and in between those is when I gotta trigger the lantern guys, I'm assuming. Because otherwise he just keeps putting you in these cages constantly. So once I know what to do, then I'll start blowing these so I have the correct stats. I just want to, like, get the pattern down for these cages. There's no cage? No cage is triggering? What the fuck's going on here? Why is this not triggering? Ah, I damaged the boss. Mission accomplished. Okay, see, I thought there was a phase, but there isn't. Once you trigger a lantern, I can immediately do damage. Okay. It's just if I see multiple lanterns, you can. So that's when you do damage. Okay. For some reason, I thought there'd be like a phase. So if that's the case, then I need to hit the boss, and I'm going to see if I can't always keep running, or being near this cage. I don't know how the cages work, but I'm assuming if I'm near a cage, it'll take me to the closest cage, just so I keep knowing the pattern, maybe. But it could be maybe there isn't a pattern to each cage. Maybe it is random where the orbs appear. I don't know. I definitely need to dependably be at a place that I can always get them, because otherwise, I don't want to do like a real attempt and fuck up the last 10% just because I don't know where to put my footing. I need to 100% do the orbs every time. So like that time, I only saw one orb. Now to be granted, maybe there were different areas around me, or maybe they were all at the very bottom. I don't know. Definitely, for this mechanic, it's easier to do with at least two people, because you can see each other's orbs, and it's super easy. We're doing this two-player, because I can easily see, if I'm looking at this, everything around it. But if I'm standing at the wall, I'm like, hey, what's around me? I'm like, I don't know, I have to turn, right? I can easily shoot everything around you. Well, like I said, I'm just, giving this a shot. But yeah, that mechanic is easier with... I'm not saying you can't do it solo, because obviously there's a solo achievement in this, just... I haven't figured out the pattern yet. An easy mode that you can always get out. It's like that time, I can only see two. Like, was it below me and I missed it, or was it behind me? I don't know. Well, that's true. At least, I also, if I keep forgetting, I want to keep track to see if I keep getting ported to the same cage, too. I forgot to keep track of that. And so there isn't a guy killed for the lantern either. It looks like the lantern is just by the boss. Ah, they do spawn behind. That is why I missed it. I was wondering if they do. They do. They do. 100%. Okay. Oh, see, I had a good strat. I think I just got shot from the side because you saw, like, I was blocking shots from the front. Alright. No, what I was first thinking when I saw this cage was they only spawned away from the rock. So, like, if the rock was here behind me, I could look here and see them all. But that's not the case. Sometimes they appear behind, by the rock. That's probably why I was missing each time, because I was only looking, like, this way. I assumed it wouldn't spawn between me and the rock, but it did. Alright. Just gotta spin the wind. I just waste time dropping a rift when I should have done that at the very beginning. So it looks like spinning, you can see all three. Alright. I just gotta not waste time doing this and just do this. Whee! Yeah. Alright. God damn. Oh, you know what? But I mean, I could have killed guys. Like, jeez, man. I could have. Yeah. I was so excited I got there. Yeah. I mean, I could just use Strand and explode the guys, and then I could sit there like this. All right. That's got to thin the herd a little bit. Yeah, because I have to sit there in the center. And I had to think about that too. Weren't the orbs shooting me? I think that's also a tell so you know where they are, because if you see where you're getting shot at. Because the only thing that could shoot me that far up is the orbs. I didn't even think about that. So whatever direction you were getting shot, that's where the orb is. Because if I recall, they shoot you. Yeah. I say that because if I can get past that without dropping a rift, I could drop a rift when I land in the orb. I mean, by the... Yeah. Let me try that theory. Wherever I'm being shot should be yours. Yeah, they do shoot me. Sure enough. And if they're not shooting me, that's too late. If they're not shooting me, yeah, then they've already... Yeah. I forgot to pay attention to also to where I'm getting ported. Do I keep getting ported to the same one? And is it always random? Hey, 71,000 damage. Hello. All right, it's he's probably got like what, 5, millions. I didn't see how low he got. Of course, that's another thing too. For the lanterns, I just have to be in the circle. So, and I wonder also if the lanterns actually can block shots from line of sight. So, like if I'm directly behind it, like a rock, you know what I mean? Huh. Little things that I could use. But yeah, that time I think I was ported over here, so it looks like it does take me weird places. I cannot find them half the time. It's so easy to see it when you're playing with somebody else. All I have to do is look at any cage, and I can see all the orbs easily. It's like looking at this guy. I'm like, yeah, he's got orbs here, here, and here. Jesus, it's so difficult to see. Oh, you know what? That's why my shield wasn't working. I forgot about that. When you do a void shield, you stop blocks. You stop at stuff unless it's void. And he's shooting a void blast at me, right? So that's why it's the glaive's not blocking his shots. Isn't that right? Wasn't he shooting void at me? And so it was going right through the shield? I could have swore that's what he was doing. Let me see. What did he shoot at me? No, he's shooting fire. No, he's shooting fire. Oh, so it was probably splash damage. Okay. That's probably what it was. Yeah, he's doing solar. Yeah, blocking that just isn't working. I mean, it is if they're coming all from one direction, but they're not. They're surrounding me. They need to die, just so I can sit there. I would agree. They just need to die, yeah. Because even if they spawn in, it'll take 10 seconds to spawn in. So if I kill them, that'd be long enough time to take the center tower. Like I said, when I said these attempts, I said it was attempts. Yeah, definitely the cage is easier not solo. That's 100% true. Of course, even this part too, because if you have someone that can clear ads, then you can the other person can take the point, right? Hell, that's actually be an even good place to do a Titan because you can block. Well, whereas a Warlock and a Hunter can just like annihilate stuff from afar. Guys, I can't find them. Or like even if I do find them, it's not dependable. You know, I have to be able to destroy him every time. Yeah. Yeah, because when you're in a group, once you land, yeah, you could have, yeah, if you had someone blocking and then someone else healing, even if you had the whole spread, the Hunter is going around killing shit, and then the Warlock and Titan are holding position. So, yeah, I haven't found a pattern. I mean, there could be. I haven't noticed it. I wonder if I keep getting... I can't tell if I keep getting teleported to the same cage or not. It was funny thing is it was like right there. I think it was at the top and just came down. I was so afraid about something missing, but I think it was really high up and then just came into range of my field of view. Yeah. That would be so easy. I can just go pop, pop, pop instead of whoa. Yeah. I don't know. I think I'd have to. I don't know. Easier in a group for sure. Well, I will give this a couple more attempts to see if I make any progress. At least trying to figure out an easy way to see the fucking... the orbs are, man. That's what I'm thinking, like, there must be a pattern. If there's a pattern, then I'll know where to look. It's less of a problem. I mean, the tell is definitely you're getting shot for sure. That definitely is a tell. But I'll experiment with that. I wonder if I just look at my radar and see where I'm getting shot, can I tell? I'll just use the radar as a guide. See if that is actually informative. Because if I'm getting shot, it would tell me where it's coming from. You know what? That actually did work. I mean, I was getting torn asunder, but it actually did work. Really? That was all the time? Oh, because you have to get multiple lanterns to have more significant amount of time. Right. Yeah, I think that's just the way it's got to be. Yeah, kill each other's this. Have people that can block while you're holding these, and clear the center. Rinse, repeat. Yep. Yeah. Definitely doing this one, I could see it's easier as a... I'll say Titan just because you can put up a shield. But I could be putting up a well. I'm just blowing it, trying to survive at the top, so... It's not like I don't have a way to sit. I'm blowing it prematurely. Das is true. Alright, let me try this one more time to see if I can dependably get out of the cage using the radar as a guide. That was helpful. Pay attention to it, because it showed, like, at least the direction if I can't immediately see. But yeah, it's way easier doing it just looking at someone else's cage, 100%. 100%. I can't stress how much easier it is. Yeah, the radar was helpful. Hey, I did some damage! Holy shit! Alright. I'm proud of myself. I did a thing. Oh, I just had to reload. Shit. Man, that was a pretty good attempt, all things considered. Definitely look at the radar helps. It's just sometimes there could be an orb that spawns late from the top, or sometimes the orb could be so low that then it's not shooting at you anymore. That's why when I couldn't find one, I was always looking low and waiting until I got shot, but it could be that there's an orb that comes in view from the top late, and if I'm looking down, I'm going to miss it. But either way, it's like, God, this would be so much easier if you could just look at the opposing person's gauge. Easy peasy. Easy peasy. Yeah, God, that was a great attempt, though. Fuck. I did like 3 cages, right? Something like that? That's pretty good. Shit. Now, the other wrinkle is, let's say I'm able to get through all the gauges, is how do I dependably activate the lanterns? I have to sit on them, so I definitely need to hold my rift, blow up people, hold the rift, use my glaive, the block, and a rift. Of course, that's another thing too. Is where do the lanterns come from? Do they just spawn, or do I have to kill like those elite guys to get them to spawn? I guess that's another assumption. It just seems like whenever I drop, they're there, but maybe it's because they die because I kill them before the first cage. I don't know. With all my Strand shit flying around is what I mean. I don't know. I don't know. But I'll give it, since I actually progressed, 1 or 2 more times. I've earned that much. Just thinking order of abilities. I should use my needles for clearing when I'm running around. Try to be as frugal as possible. Oh, only the Broken Knights spawn lanterns. Okay, so I need to save... I need to explode them. Okay, so I need to save my threadling... Thanks, Necros TV. So I need to use my threadlings and my... to blow them up. Because they blow up... they're bombs. Okay. Oh, so that's interesting, too. If I could just, like... get guys to be around weird parts and buildings, I could easily get a lantern. Instead of being out in the open and be like, shoot me! That's interesting. If I kite them just to come to me. Interesting. Instead of running to the center. Yeah. Interesting. You know what? I wonder if that's why I've seen people before doing this, why they didn't kill people right before you go into a cage. Because if you do that, then they spawn in, and if they spawn in, would be somewhere... I don't know. I don't know. I'm not sure. And I still haven't seen a pattern with the lanterns. I mean, with the cages. Maybe there is, but the fact that I keep alternating to different cages, I can't remember who had what. That, as we would call, a decent. That was pretty decent. That was pretty decent. Uh-oh. He looks like Bad News Bears. It is fun to do. It would be fun if I could not have to redo the entire counter when I died. That's that's why you have to do it with other people so they can pick you up or draw aggro. I haven't found a pattern with killing it on your own though. I just spin until I see one. Try to use the radar as a guide, which isn't. It's still every time it's nerve-wracking as hell. All it takes is one fuck up in a cage to screw up the entire fight. That's why that's the really most important thing, to get that dependably can do it every time. At least one thing I like to come away with the scene is being comfortable doing that. Or you can just group up. God, you just look at someone else's cage. Easy. Yeah, it's even there, I cannot dependably do it. And it's you can't dependably do it, you can't do the fight. You don't want to fuck up when he's at 20% life left and you can't get out of the cage. You know? Alright. Well, those fun attempts, I think I'm going to call it though, just because kind of haven't been able to dependably do the cage. So I have to be interesting to see if there's a pattern that you can just use, but maybe there isn't. I don't know. But yeah, this is just so much easier with the group. Multiple people take a lantern, one person, clear. I mean, even doing this two-player would be worlds easier. Because you have one person could take one person per lantern, sort of thing. But anyway, thanks for watching. Thanks for going for the ride. Thanks Knuckles TV for the call-outs, and I'll think about it. I might attempt this again on Monday if I come away with any tips I can find online as far as doing it solo. Otherwise, this will probably just be something later on at my own time that I queue for a group or group with friends to do. But thanks for watching. Again, this is Ismortah, and I will catch you next time.